Hi everyone, welcome to Learn English Beyond Words. I am John.
And I am Carol. We are your English teachers. Today we are focusing on how to share your voice with the world. We are going to teach you how to express your opinions in English.
If you start every single sentence with I think, your English might sound a bit weak and repetitive. Today we will show you how to upgrade your vocabulary and sound like a confident, natural speaker.
Stick around until the end of the video. We will teach you the opinion sandwich. It is a brilliant communication trick that allows you to disagree with someone without starting an argument.
And I will share a fantastic idiom to use when you cannot decide between two different choices. It will make you sound like a true native speaker.
If you want to speak up and share your ideas with confidence, please give this video a like right now. It helps our free lessons reach more people.
And hit subscribe to join our learning family. Now, let's jump straight into the lesson. To start, we must look at the most famous phrase in beginner English, I think.
I think pizza is good. I think this movie is bad. I think we should go home.
There is no grammar mistake here. I think is correct. But if you use it in every conversation, you fall into a trap.
The problem with I think is that it sounds a little bit unsure. It sounds like a guess. If your boss asks for your professional idea and you say, I think maybe we should do this, you do not sound confident.
Also, using the same phrase 20 times a day is simply boring. Native speakers use a beautiful variety of phrases to share their ideas.
We separate opinions into different levels. You talk differently to your best friend than you do to your boss. Today, we will give you the exact phrases for casual situations, professional situations, and moments when you need to disagree.
Let's begin with level 1, casual opinions. You're with your friends, your family, or your classmates. You're talking about food, sports, or movies.
You want to sound relaxed and honest. Here are 3 fantastic alternatives to I think.
Phrase number 1. To be honest. This is incredibly popular. You use this when you're sharing your true feelings, especially if your feeling is a little bit negative or surprising. Instead of, I think this restaurant is bad, say, to be honest, I do not like the food here.
Phrase number 2. If you ask me. This phrase shows that you're adding your personal flavor to the conversation. It sounds very friendly. Instead of, I think that movie was too long, say, if you ask me, that movie was way too long.
Phrase number 3, personally. This is a great word to put at the very beginning of your sentence. It tells the listener that this is just your individual feeling, and it's okay if they have a different one. Instead of, I think summer is the best season, say, personally, I prefer the winter.
Try mixing these 3 phrases into your daily life. To be honest, if you ask me, and personally, your conversations will immediately sound much more natural.
Now, let's move to level 2. You're at work, you're in a meeting. You can't just use casual street English. You need to sound professional, respectful, and smart.
If you say, I think, in a meeting, it sounds like you don't have the facts. We want you to sound like an expert.
Phrase number 1, from my perspective. Your perspective is how you see the situation from your specific job or background. Instead of, I think we need more time, say, from my perspective, we need 1 more week to finish this project.
Phrase number 2, in my experience. This is a powerful phrase. It tells people that you have done this before. It demands respect. Instead of, I think customers like cheap prices, say, in my experience, customers care more about quality than cheap prices.
Phrase number 3, as far as I know. This is a very clever phrase. You use this when you're sharing information, but you want to protect yourself just in case you're slightly wrong. It means, based on the information I have right now. Instead of, I think the meeting is at noon, say, as far as I know, the meeting starts at noon.
Using these professional phrases changes how people look at you. You transform from a beginner student into a confident colleague.
Sharing your own opinion is great, but what happens when someone else shares an opinion and you feel the exact same way?
Beginners usually just nod their heads and say, yes, I agree.
Just like I think, saying I agree over and over again stops the flow of the conversation. We need to upgrade your agreement phrases.
If someone says something and you want to support them, use these strong agreement phrases.
Phrase number 1, you are absolutely right. We talked about the word absolutely in a previous video. It means 100%. This phrase gives amazing positive energy to the other person. Friend, learning English takes a lot of patience. You are absolutely right.
Phrase number 2, that makes a lot of sense. You use this when someone explains a good idea or a logical plan. It shows you're listening and understanding their brain. Coworker, if we start early, we can finish by Friday. You, that makes a lot of sense. Let's do it.
Phrase number 3, I feel the exact same way. This is a beautiful emotional phrase. You use this when someone shares a deep feeling or a frustration. Friend, I'm so tired of this rainy weather. I feel the exact same way. I miss the sun.
When you use these phrases, you validate the other person. You make them feel smart and heard. That is the true secret of communication.
We have reached the most difficult part of human communication. What do you say when someone shares an opinion and you think they are completely wrong?
In your native language, you might just say, no, that is wrong. But English is a very polite language. Direct disagreement can sound aggressive or rude.
If you just say, I disagree, the other person will feel defensive. They will want to fight you.
We promised you a trick to fix this. It's called the opinion sandwich.
Imagine a sandwich. You have 2 soft pieces of bread on the outside and the heavy meat in the middle.
When you disagree, your different opinion is the heavy meat. You must surround it with soft bread.
Step 1. The top bread. Acknowledge their idea. Before you say your opinion, you must show respect for their opinion. You say, I see what you mean, but, or, that's a good point, however.
Step 2. The meat. State your different opinion. Use one of the confident phrases we learned earlier. You say, from my perspective, we should choose a different option.
Step 3. The bottom bread. Ask a question. Pass the tennis ball back to them so it's a discussion, not a fight. You say, what do you think about trying plan B?
Let's look at the whole sandwich together. Coworker, we should cancel the party because of the rain. You, that's a good point. However, in my experience, people still love indoor parties. What if we just move it inside the building?
This is elegant English. You disagreed, but you kept the relationship safe and friendly. The opinion sandwich is a tool you will use for the rest of your life.
We are going to do a quick simulation right now to show you how these phrases sound in real life.
Carol and I are going to have a debate. We're talking about whether it is better to work from home or work in an office.
Listen carefully. Notice how we avoid the I think trap. Notice how we agree and how we use the opinion sandwich to disagree.
You know, if you ask me, working from home is the best thing in the world. You save so much time because there is no traffic.
You are absolutely right about the traffic. However, from my perspective, working from home can be very lonely. You never see your colleagues.
I see what you mean, but I actually get more done when I'm alone. The office is too loud. Personally, I focus better in my own house.
That makes a lot of sense. The office can be distracting, but in my experience, team projects are much easier when everyone is in the same room. We can share ideas faster.
I feel the exact same way about team projects. Maybe a mixed schedule is the best solution.
Let's stop there. Did you hear the flow of that conversation? It was respectful, intelligent, and completely natural.
I used if you ask me and personally. Carol used strong agreement. You are absolutely right.
When we disagreed, we used the soft bread. However, from my perspective, and I see what you mean, but...
By using these tools, a simple argument turns into a high-level English discussion. You can practice this exact structure with your friends.
We have one more situation to cover. What happens when someone asks your opinion and your mind is totally blank?
Sometimes you simply don't know. You don't have an opinion. Many beginners just shrug their shoulders and say, I don't know.
I don't know stops the conversation. We want to give you phrases that show you're thinking, even if you don't have the answer yet.
Phrase number 1. I'm not sure, but this is a great way to make a soft guess. Question. Who will win the football match tonight? Answer. I'm not sure, but the blue team looks very strong this year.
Here is the special idiom I promised you at the start of the video. Phrase number 2. I'm on the fence.
Imagine a physical wooden fence separating 2 houses. If you sit on top of the fence, you're not in the left yard and you're not in the right yard. You're stuck in the middle. I am on the fence means you cannot decide. You see good things on both sides. Question: do you want to eat Italian food or Mexican food? Answer: I am on the fence. I love pizza, but tacos sound great too.
This idiom is incredibly native. If you use I'm on the fence with an American or British person, they will be very impressed with your vocabulary.
Phrase 3, I have mixed feelings. You use this when a situation is both good and bad at the same time. Question: how do you feel about moving to a new city? Answer: I have mixed feelings. I am excited for the new job, but I will miss my old friends.
These three phrases, I am not sure, I am on the fence, and I have mixed feelings, allow you to participate in the conversation even when you do not have a strong opinion.
Before we give you your homework, we need to share a quick mindset check.
Many learners are afraid to share their opinions in English. They stay quiet during meetings or dinners because they worry their grammar is not perfect.
They think, if I make a mistake while giving my opinion, people will think my idea is stupid.
This is completely false. Your intelligence is not measured by your verb tenses. Your value comes from your unique perspective and your life experience.
If you have a good idea at work or a fun thought at a party, you must share it. Use the phrases we taught you today to open the door and then just speak.
People respect someone who is brave enough to share their thoughts in a second language. Let your voice be heard. Do not hide behind silence.
We want you to build the habit of speaking up. We're giving you a 7-day opinion challenge.
Your mission is simple. Every day for the next 7 days, you must give your opinion in English at least once a day.
If you do not have anyone to speak English with, do it with yourself. Use the self-talk method we always talk about.
Watch a news story on your phone, then look away from the phone and say out loud, "To be honest, I think that is a terrible idea."
When you finish watching a movie, say out loud, "Personally, I loved the ending."
Practice disagreeing with the TV. Pause the TV and say, "I see what you mean, but from my perspective."
By practicing these phrases out loud in your room, you build the physical muscle memory in your mouth. When a real conversation happens, the confident phrases will jump out automatically.
It is time for you to take action right now. We want to read your opinions.
Go down to the comments section below this video. We're going to ask you a question and you must answer using one of our new phrases. Do not use I think.
Here's the debate topic. Is it better to read a physical paper book, or is it better to read a digital book on an electronic screen?
Write a comment and tell us your side. Start your comment with, "To be honest," or "Personally," or if you cannot decide, say, "I'm on the fence because..."
We will read your comments, and we love seeing our learners engage with each other. It's a wonderful, safe place to practice your written output.
We covered some incredibly powerful communication tools today. You are now equipped to share your thoughts like a true professional.
You know how to upgrade your casual chats, how to sound smart in the office, and how to agree and disagree with elegance.
The I think trap is officially behind you.
Remember, building confidence takes time. Be patient with yourself, but be brave. Speak up.
We are so proud of your dedication. Showing up to study these masterclasses proves that you are serious about your English fluency.
We are your smart friends, and we are always here to support your journey.
Stay curious, share your opinions with the world, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye, everyone. Have a confident day.
See ya!